happy to be your coach. I'll work with you. And it could take us several months. It could take us a year. But you have me as your backup. Any questions, keep me in touch. Always tell me how you're feeling, and I'll give you feedback.
And that is how we initially met. It did happen with my dog, Sunny. He had chronic IBS for 2 years that I really had no solution. I went to a holistic doctor and actually got all the remedies they gave me, actually added to his anxiety and did nothing for his gut health. My vet thought that I was nuts, that I was imagining things, but you can't imagine a dog having diarrhea for 4 months every day. That is something you can't imagine. He had blood in his stool. So in praying to God to give me the solution that I really needed, one Sunday I came across her website and I said, I have to contact her. And I called her up. First, I apologized for calling her on a Sunday and interrupting her, but she was so gracious and helpful from the first immediate recommendation she gave me, which was to add, because I had already taken him off of commercial dog food because I knew that was one of the problems. That was, the initial suggestion was to put pureed zucchini and celery into his food. From that moment, 2 days later, his diarrhea stopped, the mucus in his stool disappeared. That's how I knew that I had found my saving grace. You always question medication, natural healing, but I stood with it, and 8 months later he was healed from IBS. So then last year I encountered my own problem. At the age of 47, with always having perfect wellness exams, but I always had bouts of something. I went through premature ovarian failure at the age of 38. And then last year I had all of a sudden developed a major thyroid issue, a mass on my thyroid and nodules on my thyroid, and I felt terrible. The first thing I did was, when I felt the lumps in my neck, was to go to the doctor. So I went for blood work and a sonogram, and it did confirm that I did have a mass and nodules, and my thyroid was a mess. So his first suggestion was to go to an endocrinologist and for a biopsy. And at first I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. And he actually asked me, he's like, what do you mean? And I was adamant about not being put on medication because I knew that was going to be the first suggestion from the endocrinologist, which he did confirm that would be the suggestion that I was going to get. And then I made the appointment for both because I was a little nervous. And then 2 days later, like a light bulb, as she said before, went off in my brain, and I said, I healed my dog all naturally. I have a source of knowledge that has healed thousands of people and dogs and cats and animals, that I said, I have to call her. And that's exactly what I did. I called her, told her what was going on with me. She told me exactly what to do, which was to change my diet. I was already on the best supplements that I think in the world. So all I had to do was start a ramp-up process. And I also added proteolytic enzymes to my regimen. And every day, first month was terrible. I was fatigued. I felt terrible. So, but I knew I had to have faith, and I did. And a month later, from feeling my throat every day, one morning I woke up and the lumps were gone. And I knew that this was working. 4 months later, because I gave myself 3 months with this entire process, I went back to the doctor. He sent me for a new sonogram and blood work, and I got my early Christmas present last year, and that was that to hear my doctor tell me that whatever I was doing, and he wanted to know exactly what I was doing, it was working, because my thyroid was back to normal, and the mass and the nodules shrunk more than half their size. And that was using whole foods and basically the the best supplements that I think in the world. And it's the 3 biological requirements that your body needs to heal. And those are probiotics, enzymes, and algae. And minerals. It's minerals. Thank you so much for coming into my life and inspiring me to want to go out there and really shout it from the rooftops. And let everybody know that, and hopefully to inspire others to do what we've done and so many others have done. So I'm hoping that we can do that, and I know that we can, because I think the more people that we inspire to do this and see the results that we have, the more people that we're going to have doing the same work that we do.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's making a difference, one person at a time.
That's right. Anything that you would love to share with everyone that's going to be watching this that you could possibly...
I think the best advice that I could give to people who are experiencing any health challenges is never to look at these health challenges as a horrible thing happening to them. Why am I getting headaches? Why am I getting blood sugar, hypoglycemia? These are your body's way of giving you a wake-up call. So look at your symptoms as your friend, your negative symptoms as a friendly wake-up call. And yes, go to your doctor. Find out what's going on with you. And then get in touch with, maybe if you know Emmanuel, you can get in touch with her and she'll send you the questionnaire so we can dig into your health or lifestyle to find out why do you have these health challenges. And that way we could give you recommendations, and then you turn around, and if it makes sense to you, then you want to continue to work with Emanuela. And she'll teach you everything that I taught her. And
still am.
Once you heal and your negative symptoms go away, I'm pretty sure you're going to do the same. And you're going to make a difference for your family, for your friends, for your dogs, for your cats.
So true.
And this whole planet will be a happy planet.
That's right. It definitely will be. And one last thing. I was always told with my dog, especially, that IBS is not curable. And that was obviously not true because I did cure it. So I wanted to thank everyone for watching this video. I would love for you to share it with everyone that you know. And also like my video and follow me on Instagram and my Facebook page, as well as my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and you have a blessed night. Bye.